Hello campers, this is the Hunter crew reporting from the van. There's a terrible smell in here that needs investigating. I think I'm going to be sick. Okay, 3 days ago actually, got in the van and there was a really bad kind of damp, horrible, musty smell in here. And we thought it was the rug that we have on the floor. And because we'd been on a trip, which is going to be subject to another video, we'd been on the weekend away and the dogs had got a little bit wet in the sea, and we thought maybe the rug had got wet and it had got this horrible damp stale smell. So we pulled the rug out. It's been through the washing machine. It's actually out drying. It hasn't been put back in the van yet, but got in the vehicle today and the smell had got even worse. I couldn't sit in the van. It was absolutely disgusting. I can only liken it to, I don't even know what to liken it to. It was like a dead rat was in here or something. So I thought maybe with the dogs, I thought maybe did we leave a dog poo bag in the van? So I've been hunting the van for a week-old dog poo bag. Couldn't find anything anywhere. I thought maybe had we left it on the bonnet and it slipped inside the engine and it was coming through the vents. So I lifted the bonnet. Nothing in there either. And I eventually found the culprit. So major lesson learned. I'm such an amateur when it comes to the camper van. So whilst I thought I had drained out the wastewater, the grey water, after the last trip, it seems that I hadn't. It's meant is that there's been some wastewater sitting in the grey water tank for about a week or so. There wasn't even much that we used it for. There was some coffee grains, a couple of plates were washed up in there, but no food or anything else like that. So it just goes to show, if you've got a really, really bad smell in the van, it's probably wastewater. So I have now fully drained the wastewater tank, the grey water tank. But when you drain it, just make sure you don't leave the plug in the sink, because that will create a vacuum and it may have trouble getting out of the water tank. So make sure the plug's out, which actually made the smell worse because then fumes were seemed to be coming up through that. Make sure the plug's out, drain it all out. What I'm now doing is I'm about to flush it through with clean water from the clean water tank, but I dread to think what's been growing down there. So I've put the plug back in. I'm going to start filling up the sink with water, and I'm going to add some purification tablets, which I think kill things. So I'm going to disinfect it, because whatever's making that smell, it's got to be bacteria related or something, something rotting in that tank. So I need to give that tank a really good flush through. Anyway, on that pleasant note. Hello, Ollie. Hello, Ollie. Are you happy to come back in the van now that the smell's gone? Oh, anyway, enough about bad smells. So I'm going to review something exciting for you now. So this was a birthday present. It was my birthday last week. Check this. Check this. Ooh. Ooh. Link in the description below. Link down there. Frank, you've got to leave your mum's plants alone. Frank, where's mummy? Go find her. Ooh. Ooh. So here I am at our hut in the jungle garden. Okay, so bob up fire pit. So this will fit perfectly in the back of the van and take up a lot less space than the big fire pit that we've currently got in there. which leaves more room for some other things like some nice comfortable chairs as an alternative to the uncomfortable and restrictive VW chairs. Which lovely little bag. This is the first time I've had this open. It's very small. Out it comes. So there we have it. Yeah, it took me about a minute, 2 minutes to pop up. All slides together nicely, and it's a good size. So I better have a fire in it now, I guess. So what I'm interested to know is, will this mesh hold up, and how quickly will the fire cool down, the fire pit cool down for packing up again afterwards. So yes, I've made a little preparation and a little fire lighter in there, and I've just realised I don't have any matches. So I'm going to use this flint and steel to light the fire lighter. Link to that below, link to sticks below. See you in a sec. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, we have fire!
Dad, ball. Dad, ball. Oh, for God's sake. Ball! Daddy, ball, ball, ball.
So the fire went out about an hour ago. I just tipped the embers out and there's some discoloration, but actually it's cold. It's cold. So time to pack it away. So there we have it. I was a bit dubious about the fire pit, about its construction, how long it would last, but you know what? I've actually been really impressed with it. It's really quick to put up. It's a perfect size. Tip the logs out, it cooled down really quickly, and it packs up really easily, and it's so small in the back of the van, takes up so little space. So there's a link below, and please do like and subscribe, which is also below somewhere there. So lots of things we're planning for future episodes, and we've got an epic trip to Scotland next year that we're in the process of planning, and we have 2 festivals coming up later this year, along with lots more reviews of gadgets and tips and tricks on what we've learned and how to use the van. So stay with us, and I'll see you next time.